Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Next season, the Lakers have no way of hiding the fact that they are looking for a player with size. With little money, the Lakers will make trades to improve their roster, and one player who has a lot of potential is Nic Claxton from the Brooklyn Nets. Nic Claxton is only 25 years old, is athletic, tall, and can bring a lot of good things to the Lakers. Postseason rumors: Lakers will send Dalton Netsch to the Brooklyn Nets and sign center Nic Claxton. While the Los Angeles Lakers could target guards and wings this summer to pair with Luka Doncic and LeBron James, it would be more realistic to witness the organization aggressively pursue high-upside big men. Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley believes the franchise may acquire a future Brooklyn Nets superstar in a blockbuster free agency trade. They, Lakers, made that since-rescinded trade for Mark Williams for a reason, Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley wrote Monday. A defense with Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and a 40-year-old LeBron James on the perimeter is crying out for paint protection. An offense with those three creators, meanwhile, can maximize a close-range finisher. Nic Claxton, a career 63.5% shooter who's about to crack the top 10 in blocks in per game for the third time in 6 seasons, checks both boxes with ease. Buckley's trade proposal would send Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht, a future first-round pick, and a future first-round pick swap to the Nets for Claxton. Claxton was among the Lakers' various frontcourt targets during the trade season. With Los Angeles failing to land Williams due to a failed physical, it's reasonable to assume the franchise will conduct another thorough search for a big man in free agency. Claxton hasn't experienced a breakout season yet. Still, he possesses the physical tools, defensive versatility, dependable instincts around the rim, and motor necessary to develop into a low-post phenomenon. The Georgia product averages 10.3 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game this season, shooting 55.7% from the field on a rebuilding Nets squad. Although Claxton isn't the best lob threat the Lakers could pair Doncic with, his alluring potential and multidimensional skill set could catapult him to the top of Los Angeles's offseason trade wish list. With the Lakers being unafraid to include Knecht, an immediate impact rookie, in a trade package for a skilled big man, Buckley's trade idea could soon materialize. Dorian Finney-Smith believes Lakers are tough to beat when he and Gabe Vincent are making shots. While most of the attention goes toward the star players on a team, it is often the role players that make the difference in a team's success. The Los Angeles Lakers obviously have great star power with Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves, but when they get support from the likes of Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent, they become an entirely different team. That was the case on Sunday as both Finney-Smith and Vincent knocked down 4 three-pointers in the Lakers' 27-point win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Lakers as a whole were on fire from deep, but getting 26 combined points from those two off the bench really took things over the top. Finney-Smith spoke about this after the game as well, saying that when he and Vincent are knocking down triples, the Lakers are hard to beat, via Spectrum Sportsnet. It's just make or miss. It was a great team win. It's hard to beat us when me and Gabe are making shots. The Lakers brought in Vincent and Finney-Smith for games like this. Both are veterans with a ton of playoff experience who won't shrink under the bright lights, and they have proven as much not only with their shooting, but also what they bring defensively. Against the Thunder, the Lakers jumped out early and never let up, which was impressive considering the Lakers have had a tendency to blow big leads at times. But Finney-Smith felt the Lakers simply did a great job at executing their game plan. We just executed the game plan and kept them off the free throw line. Attention to detail on the defensive end was there, and us just making shots. I think that was just the energy from our defense carrying over. The importance of Finney-Smith and Vincent was never more apparent than this past week. The two were also on fire in the Lakers' win over the Houston Rockets, but were ice-cold in their loss to the Golden State Warriors. But the Lakers are banking on them coming through more often than not, and if that is the case, a long playoff run is in store for this team. LA Lakers have solved their biggest playoff problem with Luka Doncic trade, says Shannon Sharpe. The Los Angeles Lakers have legitimately turned their season around, and they only needed a generational superstar handed to them mid-season to make it possible. The Luka Doncic trade has ensured that the LA Lakers can build another dynasty, and while that is sorted, win in the present as well because LeBron James continues to defy Father Time. A late surge has propelled Lakers as one of the top contenders for the number 3 seed in the West, which is quite a coup in a brutal conference. The Lakers have become better quicker than anyone foresaw, and a meeting with their Achilles heel in the playoffs could soon beckon. According to Shannon Sharpe, they will be ready this time after trading away Anthony Davis. The Lakers won a single championship during the days of Davis-James, so they did get what they wanted out of that era, just not to the extent they would have wanted. Part of that is down to roster construction, partly down to Davis's injury worries, but the biggest reason is just that getting out of the Western Conference is a bloodbath. A team that has regularly given them major issues, and won a championship for themselves in that era, is the Denver Nuggets, who might be behind the Lakers right now, but Kenyon Martin Sr. has warned James' team that they should stay away from Denver. Speaking on Nightcap, Martin said, "I would stay away from Denver. It's been proven time and time again that they can't beat them. They had Anthony Davis, who is a hell of a defender, and he couldn't deal with Nikola Jokic. Ever since the Luka trade, is Luka the equalizer to Nikola? No, he's not." Martin effectively says what many have been about the Lakers, which is that the team is less defensively secure after trading away Davis. However, much like Patrick Beverley's defense of the Lakers, Shannon Sharpe disagreed with Martin too. Shannon Sharpe flips Luka Doncic factor in Denver Nuggets series. Jokic has dropped a triple-double in the last 3 games, and the Nuggets have 0-3, a stat that beggars belief but is pointing towards something. Teams are letting Jokic dominate because even when they weren't, Jokic was doing it anyway. Instead, his teammates are asked to step up and hurt the opposition every time, a gamble that is working out so far and in Lakers' case, plays right into their hands. Sharpe flipped the Doncic narrative and replied to Martin, "I disagree with you. Let Nikola get his." The problem that the Lakers were having was that Jokic was getting his, but they were also letting Jamal Murray get 30, Michael Porter Jr. getting 25. That was the problem. That's what beat the Lakers. Now, Luka's gonna give you what he's gonna give you, and then Austin Reeves, not many third options better than him in the NBA. Who's gonna grab Luka? Who's gonna grab Reeves, or something with GOAT James? Lakers legend makes controversial Steph Curry, LeBron James statement. NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal had a bold take about Steph Curry and LeBron James. The NBA has been dominated by 2 players over the past 11 years, LeBron James and Steph Curry. Of course, Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James has been an NBA superstar since getting drafted in 2003, and his longevity to break some of the league's most impressive records is unmatched. Golden State Warriors guard Steph Curry may not have had the hype that James has had, but since winning his first MVP award in the 2014-15 season, he has continued to cement himself as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Curry and James have had a long-standing rivalry, but their impact on the game of basketball as a pairing is undeniable. Lakers legend and Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal had a strong take regarding Curry and James' influence on basketball. "I'm going to go with Steph Curry is more influential than LeBron James, because look at all G basketball. It's being played like the Golden State Warriors now," O'Neal said. Shaqalicious hot takes. 1. Nikola Jokic is already a top 5 center of all time. 2. Steph Curry is more influential than LeBron James. Curry has undoubtedly had a major impact on how the game of basketball is played since coming onto the scene, and not just in the NBA. Every level of basketball has completely shifted thanks to the 3-point impact Curry has had on the game, and James has simply not had that same level of influence. Of course, James is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, but Curry's influence and impact on the game of basketball will be everlasting, and Lakers legend O'Neal certainly has a valid take.